Welcome back to the channel again. Tinker and Bruce here. And that's exactly what we're doing here right at the moment. We're tinkering. I had to pull the planer blades out of my planer and sharpen them. I put that on there and showed you how I did that. So now I'm going to put this blade back in. And the way these go in, there are 2 alignment screws on each end that these notches fit back in. And I set those in there just like so. The bevel part goes up, and that blade is sharp, folks. Believe you me, it is sharp. There are 2 little gauges that come with the planer. They are lodged in the back of the hood of the planer where I have the vacuum part set up, and these simply go on here. They magnetize to the drum. You set them on there, and that's how you gauge the knife. You set them back, tuck them in, roll it around, and you have to be careful because those dudes are sharp. You tighten the bolt on the end with a little wrench that comes with the planer. I have had these out of here before. It's been a long time since I sharpened knives in this planer, and they were indeed ready for sharpening. Question is, how can you tell when they get dull? It's when it gets loud, and it makes a tremendous amount of noise when it gets dull. Not too bad when you're planing softwoods. I planed a little piece of poplar out here yesterday, and that's a fairly soft wood, and it not too bad. But when you put a piece of oak or cherry or something in here that's real hard, it sounds like you're just beating it to death. So we're about to get these 2 on the end tightened down. Got the one on my left, working on the one on my right, which would actually be the one I'm working on now. If you're looking at the front of the planer, looking toward the back, it's actually the left one. If you're looking from front to back, this is the right one. Just like standing in back of a vehicle, how you describe things. So these little gauges come off of here. They go back in the hood. And then I have several little bolts. Ooh, that heat coming out of that heater right there is hot. It's not too cold here today. It's 40-some degrees. I was out here the other day over Christmas. Well, it was over Christmas when we had those real bad wind chills and at 0 weather. It's all that heater wanted to do to keep up. It wasn't any, I'm going to say, real warm out here, but enough you could get by. But I've got a little propane back here, a little heater on top of a 25-pound propane unit that give us a little extra heat if we need it. The biggest thing is it gets so cold on the floor, but you know, we get by. So we put these all in. We just take this little wrench and go through and snug them down. I bought this old planer up around Frankfurt, and I think I give $125 for it. Go buy a new one today, probably closer to $500-600. Again, this is just one of these tools that I don't buy hardly any of this stuff new. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you know what, for what I do, it's fine. Okay, it's in, and we'll have this thing back going in a little bit. Might as well go ahead and put this back piece on it. You hear the neighbor's dog out there barking. And these little stops just go right here in the back of this shield. They're just there. And then you can see where the motor shoves the air through, so you can have some air in the back of it. That's what helps throw the vacuum. We put that on, put the bonnet back on, we're ready to go. So thanks a lot. Have a great day. If you like what you see here, like and subscribe, and I do appreciate it. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening.